Lost History Part 36. Let's get into it. Okay, so the mud flood can be viewed as a type of reset, a great reset, where many different civilizations and society as a whole was reset. Architecture destroyed, statues and monuments destroyed, essentially history destroyed. It's lost history. So we're going to pause here and look at some examples before moving on. So again, here's one of the remnants of the predecessor civilization that was here. I know sometimes people equate ancient civilizations with having less than, but a lot of them were more advanced than we are in spirituality and the type of technology they had. Okay, so there are a lot of buildings in North America that look like this. They have a bottom part that's nearly forgotten, like something buried it, and then they just built on top of it. This is the result of a flood. Here's another. To construct a building like this makes no logical sense. This will require more effort from the builders. You may have seen a building in your city that looks just like this. You have like a bottom window that's cut off. Matter of fact, I grew up in a home like this. Now this is in Iowa. Look at the structure. Now remember the structures I've shown you before. Again, this is in Iowa, and quite frankly, it looks kind of out of place. Now when you see this, you can tell obviously there are columns that were buried. This is the remains of a large structure, a large building, and the remains are underground, signifying that there was a flood that happened that buried these. Seeing this photo, you'll probably think this is in like Greece. This was Chicago in the middle to late 1800s. But in 1849, there was a great flood of Chicago. And in 1871, there was a great Chicago fire, destroying more than 17,000 structures. It left more than 100,000 residents homeless. And there was a great flood in 1849 in Mississippi due to levee failure. Where have we heard that before? So again, photos like these serve as proof that there was definitely a mud flood. Undeniably so. North America used to be a completely different place. How can you deny something like this that was buried? Even our capital has hidden history due to the mud flood. Just take a good look. You can't deny the proof. The proof is in the pudding or the mud. Okay, so a few more examples. Next time you see a building that has those cut off windows, just know there's history that lies beneath. Here's another example. You can't hide the truth for long. So this gives you an idea of the scale of the mud flood. Here's another. Take a good look. Take note of this. This is a photo of New York in the 1800s, completely empty. Let me repeat. New York, completely empty. It's unheard of. Now here's a photo from the 1849 gold rush, San Francisco. There are men who look like they're mixed between Mongoloid and Negroid. Where do you suppose they came from?